Hello dear students. Now I will continue the topic maxima and minima with exercise 6.5. So take questions 1, second of 1, second third of 1 of exercise 6.5. Find the maximum and minimum value of first solution, first, second of first. Okay. So here function is given like this: fx equals to 9x square plus 12x plus 2. Okay. This is given function. Find maximum and minimum value if exist of this. So first of all, you require to find what is the domain of the function. Anytime, whenever you have to find maximum and minimum of a function, so first of all you have to determine what is the domain of this function. Sometimes indicated, the domain is indicated, but here nothing is indicated. That means we are identifying the domain. Very clear, it is polynomial function, so its domain is completely real numbers. That means x may be any real number. So here for finding maximum or minimum value, we can write, there are different type of methods. You can use any type of methods. Try to find maximum or minimum value. Okay. So now we can write this expression like this: 3x plus 2 whole square minus 2, because expanding this a plus b whole square formula, then you can get like this: 9x square plus 12x plus 4 minus 2 minus plus 2. Okay. So by using this expression, we can find maximum or minimum value of the function here. Okay. Now, since we know a square of some quantity, 3x plus 2 is some quantity, a square of this is always greater than equal 0 for any x belongs to set of real number. Clear? Now we can add minus 2 on both sides in this equation. So 3x plus 2 square minus 2 is greater than equal minus 2 for all x belongs to R. Implies fx. This is what? Fx. So this is greater than equal minus 2 for all x belongs to R. That means what? The value of the function is always greater than equal minus 2. That is, minimum value may be minus 2. Clear? Now, from here, this is the value of function. So, fx attains minimum value as minus 2 whenever this is equals to 0. So fx attains minimum value when 3x plus 2 is equals to what? 0. That is x equals to minus 2 by 3. So for x equals to minus 2 by 3, f minus 2 by 3, you can get 3 into minus 2 by 3 plus 2 square minus 2 is equals to 0 minus 2 equals to minus 2. This is the minimum value. This is the minimum value of function. Okay, f minimum. And also we see that value function is always greater than equal minus 2. That is, there is no maximum value. And from fx is greater than equal minus 2, it is clear that fx does not have maximum value. Maximum value. Okay. So this is this question. Maximum value is minimum value is minus 2. Maximum value does not exist. Similarly, here taking second question. Okay. Question third of 1. Here, question third of 1. Here fx is given x minus 1 square plus 10. Okay. This is given function. This is given function. Okay. So here for solving it, since x minus 1 square is always greater than equal 0, implies this is greater than equal 0. So taking minus sign is less than equal 0. Implies minus x minus 1 is greater than equal 0. We can add 10 on both sides. For all x belongs to real number. Here also domain contains all real numbers. So for this x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. So here we see that this is fx. This is fx. So fx is less than equal 10. For all x belongs to R. This means what? The value of the function is always less than equal 10 for all x. So 10 may be the maximum value, and 10 attains function if this is equals to 0. So fx attains maximum value when x minus 1 square equals to 0, implies x equals to 1. That is, for x equals to 1, function, the value of the function fx equal to 1, f1, minus 1 square plus 10 equals to 0 plus 10 equals to 10. This is maximum value. This is maximum value. Okay. So at x equal to 1, function attains maximum value. The maximum value is 10. Maximum value is 10. And we see that function is always less than equal 10 less than. Means any less value, any value may be less value. So minimum value does not exist. So from function fx is less than equal 10, it is clear that function does not have minimum value. Okay. So for this question, function attains maximum value at x equal to 1 and maximum value is 10 and minimum value does not exist, does not have minimum value. Clear? This is the third question of first of exercise 6.5. Okay. Take questions second of second. Here also find maximum and minimum value of the function if exists. Okay. Now here given fx equals to minus of mod x plus 1 mod x plus 1 plus 3. Clear? This is the given function. And also domain contains all real numbers. So since modulus value of x plus 1 is greater than equal 0 for all x belongs to real number, for any real number. Clear? Domain contains all real numbers. So for all real number, this is greater than equal 0, modulus value. That means minus of, if we apply minus on both sides, then we can get less than equal 0. This implies minus of x plus 1 plus 3. We can add 3 on both sides because we are requiring this type of combination. That's why we want to reduce this in this type of form. So this is what, because this is greater than equal 0, so this is less than equal 0, minus sign apply, and then we can add 3 on both sides for getting that. Okay, so this is function, so implies fx is less than equal 3 for all x belongs to R. Okay, for all x, for all x, for all x. Okay, belongs to R, belongs to R. Clear? From here it is clear that 3 is maximum value, and 3, when we get 3, if x equal to minus 1, that is this is equal to 0. Here implies similar, in a similar fashion of question, first question. So here we can say fx attains maximum value, here maximum value less than, always less than equal 3, so attains maximum value when x equal to minus 1. 3 when x equals to minus 1. Since we see that as a similar fashion, as first question, you can see if this is equal to 0, then function, value of function is 3. 3 is the maximum value. And it is clear that minimum value does not exist, because less value, always less. So fx, it is clear that fx does not have minimum value. Okay. Now take question third of 2. Third of 2. Here function is given third of 2. Function is given sin x 2x plus 5. Clear? Here we also see that domain of this function is complete real numbers. So for this function we are trying to find maximum and minimum value if exist. Now we know that sin theta always lies between -1 and +1. We know that sine of theta means sin theta is always lies between -1 and +1. Clear? Implies we are requiring this type of combination for getting function sin 2x plus 5. Here we can add 5 in 3 places in this equation. So -1 plus 5 is less than equal sin 2x plus 5 less than equal 1 plus 5 for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R. Okay. So we get -1 plus 5 means 4 is less than equal sin 2x plus 5 means fx. Fx is less than equal 6 for all x. From this it is very clear that 4 is minimum value and 6 is maximum value. Implies f max minimum value is equals to 4 and f maximum value equals to 6. Okay, this is the minimum value, this is the maximum value. Okay. Now another questions. Next question, just 4x plus 3. Question second. Third question. 4 of second. Given fx equals to sin 4x. Sin 4x plus 3 modulus. Clear? Here you can also give similar logic. We know that sin 4x is less than equal -1 is less than equal sin 4x is less than equal 1, means sin 4x lies between -1 and +1. Sin always lies between -1 and +1 for all x. For all x belongs to R. Okay. Now for getting this value, add +3 in 3 places of this inequation. 1 plus 3 for all x belongs to R. Clear? Here -3 plus -1 plus 3, that is 2 is less than equal sin 4x plus 3 is less than equal 4 for all x belongs to R. Now since my 2 and 4 are positive value, since 2 and 4 are positive value and this value lies between this two positive value. So we can write, if we take modulus of this value, then this value also lie between sin 4x plus 3 for all x belongs to R, as 2 and 4 are positive value. Okay, so this implies 2 is less than equal fx, this is modulus is fx, so fx lies between 4, implies f minimum value is 2 and f maximum value of f is 4. So these are the solution of this question. Very clear? So this type of questions you can give logic. This type of questions are maybe asking of 2 marks questions. So these are the techniques for how can you find the maximum and minimum value of function. And here, first of all, you have to identify domain of the function. That is, for this function also domain is a complete real number. So for that, all the numbers of the domain, you have to get some relation where function is either less than equal some number or greater than equal some number, or maybe greater than equal and less than equal. Then you can get both value, or you can get one value and another that may not exist. So this is the process of solving this type of short questions. Okay. Take another questions 4th of 3rd of exercise 6.5. Here given function is fx equals to sin x minus cos x, and interval is given like this. X interval is given like x lies between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so this is the given function. We have to find the local maxima and minima if exist, and value of the local maximum value and local minimum value. Here local, why? Because this function are defined for all values of x from real line, but here for x lies between 0 to 2 pi, only for this interval, only for this local place from the domain, we have to find maximum and minimum value. That's why we call local maximum and local minimum value. Okay, so we have to use double derivative test, that is second derivative test. We know second derivative test. First of all, we are finding integral points by taking f dash x equals to 0, solving x equals to some point we get, and that point should be between 0 to 2 pi, and for that point we have to test sign of double derivative. If less than 0 for that point, then function will be minimum at that point, maximum, and if greater than 0, then function will be minimum at that point. This is our second derivative test. Okay, so for these questions we use second derivative test for finding local maximum and local minimum value. Okay, here for that, differentiate it. First of all, we have to find first derivative. So sin x means cos x derivative. Cos x means minus sin x, that is plus sin x. This is derivative f dash x implies, so f dash x equals to 0 implies cos x plus sin x equals to 0. From here we have to find value of x, and that should between 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so solving it, we can solve like this: sin x upon cos x equals to minus 1. That is what? Tan x equals to minus 1. Now solving this trigonometric equation, we can write tan x equals to minus of tan pi by 4. We know that tan pi by 4 means 1, but here minus sign. That's why, how can we write this value? Minus means either 10 pi minus pi by 4 or 10 2 pi minus pi by 4. Clear? This shows that, because why? Pi minus pi by 4 means here 10 is negative. So this is equals to minus 10 pi by 4. No changes, 10 to 10. For that, what? Pi and 2 pi, pi plus minus, or pi 2 pi plus minus. So 10 pi minus pi by 4 is equals to minus 10 pi by 4. Similarly, 2 pi minus pi by 4 lies here. Here also 10 negative. So 10 to pi minus pi by 4 equals to minus 10 pi by 4. So this can be written like this and this. Okay. So this is equals to what? 10 of 4 pi minus pi, 3 pi by 4, or 10 7 pi by 4. Here may be infinite value, but we are searching the values which lies between 0 to 2 pi. So 10 x equals to this implies x equals to 3 pi by 4 and 7 pi by 4 belongs to 0 to 2 pi. So these are the values, in this case critical points. Now we are testing whether this point is local, is a local minimum point or local maximum point, one by one. For that we have to find second derivative and testing the sign of second derivative at this point and also at this point. Now f dash x equals to cos x plus sin x find double derivative, again differentiate. Cos x means minus sin x and sin x means cos x, derivative. This is the second derivative, order derivative. Now for x equals to 3 pi by 4, first point, f double dash 3 pi by 4 equals to minus of sine 3 pi by 4, we have to put x equal to 3 pi by 4 here, plus cos 3 pi by 4. Now solving it, how can solve it? Sine 3 pi by 4 means sine pi minus pi by 4. You can write pi minus pi by 4. Sine pi minus pi by 4 means second ordinate quadrant. Second quadrant is sine plus sine. So sine pi by 4, sine pi by 4 means 1 by root 2. So minus of 1 upon root 2. Cos pi by 4, cos 3 pi by 4, cos pi minus pi by 4. Cos in second quadrant, cos is negative. So also cos pi by 4 means minus of 1 upon root 2. You can solve it by taking LCM. Root 2 LCM, so 1 plus 1 2, 2 by root 2 minus 2 by root 2 minus 2 by root 2. That is equals to what? Minus root 2. Minus root 2. Okay? Minus root 2. This is negative value. This is negative value. That is double derivative at this point negative. Implies what? By second derivative test, f(x) attains, or you can write like this. This point is a point of local maxima. X equals to 3 pi by 4 is a point of local minima, and minimum value of f is f of minimum equals to f of, find the value of f at this point, 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4, f 3 pi by 4 means f equals to this sine x, that is sine 3 pi by 4 minus cos 3 pi by 4. Now you can solve it. Maximum value, sorry, maximum less than 0. There is second derivative less than 0 means maximum. Maximum. Because second derivative less than means maximum value. So maximum value. Maximum value of the function is f 3 pi by 4. Sin 3 pi by 4 means, sin 3 pi by 4 means pi minus pi by 4, 1 by root 2. 1 upon root 2. And cos 3 pi by 4 means cos pi minus pi by 4. Cos pi minus pi by 4 means minus of 1 by root 2. Minus minus plus. So plus 1 by root 2. So this is equals to 2 by root 2. This is equals to root 2. This is the maximum value of the function. Okay? Local maximum value of the function. F maximum equals to root 2. Or this is the point of local maximum. Maximum equal less than 0. And similarly test for 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. Okay? Test for x equals to 7 pi by 4. Test sign for 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. Okay. Now, minus sine 7 pi by 4 means you can write sine 2 pi minus pi by 4. Sine 2 pi minus pi by 4, that means in the coordinate fourth coordinate. and in fourth coordinate sign is negative. So minus minus plus 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos 7 pi by 4. Cos is positive in the fourth coordinate. So 1 upon root 2. This is equals to 2 by root 2. This is equals to root 2. This is greater than 0. This is greater than 0. Okay? This is greater than 0. That is second derivative greater than 0. Greater than 0, that means point of local minimum. Point of local minimum. 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. Double derivative is greater than 0. This is point of local minima. And minimum value. Minimum value of f is f minimum equals to, you can find from here, x equals to 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. 7 pi by 4. Okay? So sin 7 pi by 4 means minus 1 upon root 2. Minus 1 upon root 2. And cos 7 pi by 4 means 1 by root 2. So minus of 2 by root 2 equals to minus root 2. So this is minimum value. This is minimum value of the function at this point. This is local minimum point, or this is minimum value of the function. Okay? So by using second derivative test, we can solve this type of questions. Take next question, 6th of 3rd. Okay, so here 6th of 3rd. Given function is like this. What? Fx equals to x by 2 plus 2 by x, where x greater than 0. Clear? Here, given function is this. We have to find local maximum minimum. Here, x greater than 0 is the domain, that is positive value. X greater than 0. For x greater than 0. Now, for this question, we have to find first using second derivative test. Okay? So, first of all, find first derivative. Differentiate with respect to x. X by 2 means 1 by 2 minus 1 by x means x to the power minus 1 minus 1 by x square. So 2 by x square. Okay, this is derivative, first derivative. So taking f dash x equals to 0, that is for critical points, we get 1 by 2, this is equals to 0, 1 by 2, 2 upon x square equals to 0. Solving it, 1 by 2 equals to 2 by x square implies x square equals to 4 implies x equals to plus 2 and minus 2 maybe. Okay, sorry, minus 2, either plus 2 or minus 2. But since x greater than 0, that is x positive, therefore x equals to plus 2 we take, because x positive, so this is negative, so therefore x equals to plus 2. Now we have to check at this point sign of second derivative. Now f dash x equals to 1 by 2 minus 2 upon x square. Implies double derivative, again differentiate is with respect to x, 0 minus this 0 minus 1 by x square, x to the power minus 2, x to the power minus 2 minus 1, x to the power minus 3. First, minus 2 dy dx of x to the power minus 2. So you can get 0 minus 2 into x to the power minus 3, that is 4x cube. Clear? Minus 2 minus 1 minus plus 2 into 2 4 and x to the power minus 3, x to the power minus 3, that is x to the power minus 3 means 4 by x to the power 3. This is the second derivative at x. Implies f double dash at for x equals to 2, for x equals to 2, f double dash 2 equals to 4 by 2 cube equals to 4 by 8 equals to 1 by 2. This is greater than 0. Okay, this is greater than 0. F double dash 2, 4 by 2 power 3, 2 power 3 means 8, 4 by 8 means 1 by 2, that is greater than 0. That is f double dash is greater than 0 means x equal to 2 is point of local, greater than means local minima, and f minimum, the minimum value of f is equals to f of 2 equals to, you can find from given function, 2 by 2 plus 2 by 2 equals to 1 plus 1 equals to 2. This is the minimum value. Minimum value is 2. Okay, this is question 6th of 3rd.